It's not very often I hear a whole lot of traffic on that particular GMRS repeater. Situated on the pair 22, GMRS channel 22. That's the topmost frequency. My guess is they were listening to the repeater. Someone was using channel 22 as the direct channel instead of going to the repeater while they were using the repeater itself, sharing the frequency. I don't think that would be unheard of. I've heard a lot of traffic on 22 in the area, but that's here in Richmond. I expect they're out there beyond Ashland and Fredericksburg, but I could be wrong. Maybe as far as Alexandria. So they wouldn't hear the direct traffic down here, no. Maybe in their area, yes. Now, I don't know. Pretty sure I can't hit that repeater from here. Let's try while they're not talking. Nope. That's outside of my... Well, let's see here. I can still scan the memories. They'll be on the RAS machine, and then during the memory scan, they'll pick up their conversation again. Ought to. Usually does. Whatever channel I select, it would be, in a sense, a priority channel. It listens to both. Whatever channel I set it to, and scan the memories at the same time.
You sound good there. No end of transmission tone there. Good audio though. Alright, that's the KG935G, so I didn't think that was radio. Alright, hook up the H3 now.
What, you don't have an antenna for every radio? What the hey? I'm poking fun a little. Sometimes it's difficult to have an antenna for every radio. I receive radios on the rare occasion, and they don't always have an antenna, so you have to make the secondary investment. You could say initial investment if you receive the radio for nothing and then you have to buy an antenna, but I seem to have a few extras here that I could utilize on the next radio. That's usually what I do. I try to have one handy for instance, this one, I had bought one, and now it's on its own dedicated antenna, and the one that was on this one specifically, and it is attached to follow the coax. I think it's attached to this one. No, that's on the Spectra, so it should be this one, way up here out of shot. And can you see this one right here? No? Zoomed in too close? It's right down there. And then right above it is another one just like it, an SWR meter. And this particular coax here is connected to the one on the top side. And right now, that particular coax and SWR meter is not connected to a radio, but it's handy and ready to go. If I wanted to plug in an HT, right now there's a VHF antenna on that particular magnet mount with NMO, and it's ready to go for VHF. I could easily swap out a dual band antenna, and this was the one that was there. It's kind of out of focus, but that was up there on the mount. And hard to, a little close to the shelf there, so.
839-499. Yeah, it's on
Doodly doo. Quick, easy swap out if I have to, or need to, or want to.
A little 3-tone burst or something. Like high, low, medium, like internet burst.
Did you say internet? Internet. Internet. That's funny. So if that's Alexandria or somewhere abouts up there north of Fredericksburg, and I can hear it, that GMRS repeater's got some really good range on it. It is, let's see, where's the nearest clock? My watch says 09:57, so tropospheric ducting or not, it's still working. I haven't checked that in a while, so. But at this hour, there is still a bit of moisture in the air. And I say so because that's the way it shows up. If you zoom in close enough on the radar, it'll show you, I think, the amount of moisture in the air.
Still there? Should I turn it off?
See,
No, I didn't, but I wanted to see why I'm not hearing it on the other radio.
there are some showers in the area, I think, light showers. But that also attributes to the fact of how much moisture is actually in the air, not falling to the ground, but the radar's picking it up.
I'm hearing it on. That's weird. Obviously you're listening on 467, right?
Why?
The mobile I've recorded for you, but it's actually really kind of faint. I was originally thinking the H3 because somebody else out here had that exact radio and had it enabled, didn't realize it, and it was kind of the same way. It was a different tone, but it was the same way in the sense that it's kind of faint. It's not a loud tone.
And now they got to shout.
It's really strange. You're hearing it, but on the radio, the same channel. Not here. So the question is, do you see it enabled in the menus? I'm just curious about at least that much.
I'll have to go back through the menu for that.
Just want to eliminate the possibility that you got some firmware deal going that doesn't explain the local radio on the same phone.
Right. At least one set to direct for that channel, and 2 on the repeater. They may have already figured it out. Side note, I'm starting to hear a lot of commercial flights, so I guess the
I'm not going to be so early after all.
Richmond International is probably already busy for a Sunday.
Okay, 239-499. Just turned it off. mobile, was it the second one?
Sound like you figured it out.
First one. Okay. Alright. Noted. Yeah, the second one that is completely different. That's the one that Bill had on somehow. Bill. I'm so curious why I'm not hearing that.
Already the conditions sound like they've changed a little bit. The repeater is a little more noisy now for me than it was a few moments ago. Typical. Interesting. Conditions seem to change fast. All right. Time for another coffee. I'll be right back.
Did they put up speed cameras at all the schools in Fairfax County? Not all the schools. Let's see. Just give them one way when they're expanding. Just like yeah, they.
Might explain some of your ailments. So, did I miss anything? Maybe a little, huh? I heard some. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can pull up on the internet. mygummers.com. Okay, so it's been a long time since I've used my gummers. And okay, menu, repeaters, near me. There's one in Verona, one in Mechanicsville, one in Midlothian. So there's only 5 in the area. That one's on 550. Okay, that's southwest of here. 625. What is the top frequency? 750? See if I can put in a city. And does it work that way? Hello? It, ah. Why doesn't the search feature work? Do I not understand? Help me understand. I guess not. So, yeah, okay. It works, but there is, as far as I can tell, nothing there. It's 550. Okay. I think I figured it out, but I'm not finding what I'm looking for. So I wonder. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Let's go back to near me. It's not doing it. All right, near me. Come on, near me. That's not near me. So where do you think I are? Frequency, state, repeater type. So let's put in VI for Virginia. Repeater type. Oh, open system and frequency. Why don't you let me choose all? This is silly. I can't get it to go back to. Oh, here it is. Do. So kind of. This is what I came out with near me. Oh, this is so hokey. I need to learn how to do some kind of Windows program or something. But I've got Verona or Henrico, Mechanicsville, and Midlothian. Those are the three that are near me, but it didn't show the ones that were actually that I actually use. Well, I take that back. I use Foxcroft, which is 462 550, and I also use Southwest Richmond. which is notated there. But it sounds like they're done doing what they're going to do. So I'm going to be done doing what I'm going to do, and go back to what I was doing. So GMRS. Strangely enough, on a ham radio channel, American Radio X-Ray.